All right. All right, guys, thanks for coming out. Today's what, for those of you that don't know, I'm Brad Watkins. I'm the athletic director here at Northwest High School. Today's a proud day for our department, as an athletic department and also as a high school. Really exciting time of year. I enjoy this day so much because we get to celebrate the hard work of all these individuals up on stage, but also the hard work and collective efforts of everyone out there. Okay, as I was kind of telling the student athletes a little bit ago that they're going to have an opportunity to thank you guys because it isn't an individual effort. Okay, they've put in a lot of individual time and made a lot of individual sacrifices over the course of their 4 years to put themselves in a position to further their academic career first and foremost, and also further their athletic careers, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm telling you guys from experience. College athletics and being a student athlete on a college campus is a tremendous honor, and it's a whole lot of fun. So you guys are about to embark on something that I think a lot of us wish we could either do again or do for the first time. It's a lot of fun. But that being said, all that individual effort, all those individual sacrifices that have been made, you guys as family members and friends have made along with them on this journey. So today, although they're underneath the lights and get to sign the letters that they get to sign, you guys are signing along with them. And it doesn't go unnoticed. I mean, all the ups and downs and emotions that come with high school athletics, from the time they're freshmen, throwing that first pitch, or hitting that first ball, or making that first tackle, throwing that first touchdown, that first spike pitch, there you go, and goal. I said basket. Okay. We've seen your basket making ability. But all that goes in, with emotion, and that's not lost. As parents, you're so involved and you're so close to it, and you feel those emotions as the kiddos are going through it. So every emotion that you felt along the way, okay, every bump, every bruise that you felt along with your child, I hope that today you feel the excitement that it is to be taking the next step, because you're going to feel all those emotions again as you get to watch them go through the next 4 years of their journey. And it's a lot of fun. So congratulations, guys. I've been on campus for 3 years now. I've enjoyed watching this crew perform athletically, be leaders in the hallways. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for representing Northwest High School and the Northwest community in the manner in which you have. It's been a lot of fun to watch you guys grow up, and it's going to be even more fun for me, 4 years down the road as you finish up your collegiate careers as successful adults, okay? So don't miss out or don't misplace the things and the hard work and everything that got you to this point. That just doesn't go away, okay? In fact, it gets more difficult. A lot of college is on your own. So enjoy it, it's a lot of fun, but don't ever forget the hard work and the sacrifices that you've made to put yourself in this position. So congratulations, appreciate everything you've done. Again, to the parents, congratulations. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making the sacrifices, getting to practices on time, making the games, making the atmosphere on a Friday night or on a contest day what it is. You guys put a lot of heart and effort into it. Working those concessions isn't fun. Always appreciated. Okay? But enjoy it. I want you guys to enjoy the ride as well, because it's a lot of fun. At this time, I'm going to step away. I'm going to kind of give the forum to the podium to our coaches to say some kind words about each one of their athletes. They spent a lot of time with them over the years. I'm going to have an opportunity for our student athletes to thank you. Okay, and at the conclusion, we'll sign. We'll get a bunch of pictures, and I want everybody to make sure they get every picture that they want. Okay, so we'll do a lot of group pics. Mrs. Smith's up there. She's ready for Twitter. Okay, I just want you guys to take the time, enjoy it. The bell will ring, that'll be fine, but I don't want you leaving here without the opportunity to capture this memory, okay? So thank everybody for coming, and enjoy it this afternoon.
Guess baseball gets the dubious honor of leading off, so nice pun, right? All right, so I'm Coach Mahan, I'm the baseball coach. I'm here to say a few words about 3 of my baseball guys. We have Adam Derringer, Rodrigo Rachel, and Brandon Bennett. So overall, these 3 guys they've been amazing to coach. I can't say enough great words. The last 4 years was my first year as freshmen. That was my first year, and that's all I know. And to watch these guys grow, it's been pretty special. Each one had been very respectful to their coaching staff, to their teammates, and they just played the game hard. Every day they came to the yard, they played hard. And their best quality is that they're all role models in their own unique way. They all have their own unique personality, and they do things differently, but they make the team better. The first is Rodrigo Rachel. He is attending Marietta. He leads by his dedication. He just always is trying to improve. Every day, he was staying after for swings, always trying to get more action in the cage, always taking ground balls. And that's what he taught the younger guys. I saw that early on. As a sophomore, he had an opportunity. He started, took the spot. Never let go. That's Drico. That's what you get from Drico. He was all SWAC as a junior. He's going to be all SWAC again this year probably. Hopefully all city. He's leading our team in average, hits. I can't say enough good things about Drico. He's going to go to Marietta. They're going to get a guy that gets extra effort every day. Again, he's always going to get better. He gives you quality at bats. And I know Big Rob, be proud because he's a great individual always, man. He's just quality. Quality at bats, quality individual. Be proud. Thank you. Here we go. Two more big dogs. I got it. Adam Derringer, he's going to Wittenberg. Adam's come a long way since his freshman year. When he came in, he had the talent. Saw it early on. Had the talent. He practiced with varsity early on just to see what he could do, but he was a little unsure of himself. He was just a little timid. He got some varsity experience. As a sophomore, he threw in the playoffs versus Walnut Hills. He gets them again today, 5 o'clock at Bermuda Academy. Just a little cheap plug there. So make sure that's our tournament game. We're going to win and play Moeller on Thursday, beat them too. But Adam, he leads through his growth, his passion for the game, again, passion to get better. Again, he was unsure as a freshman. Sophomore year, you saw a little growth. He got some varsity experience, and by his junior year, I'll never forget, Little Miami, he's talking smack to the other team, and I said, man, Adam Derringer has arrived. He is here. That's what I like to see. I pulled him to the side, the umpire's getting on him. I said, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry. Because that's what he needed. He needed that edge. He needed to find his edge. And he did. And he was all SWAC as a junior. He was all SWAC as a senior. And that's what Wittenberg's going to get. They're going to get a guy that's going to go in there and just continue to grow. By the time he's a freshman to the time he's a senior, he's going to be a completely different player. He's going to be the best he ever is. Just keep growing, keep doing what you're doing. Brandon Bennett. Brandon's in an Otterbein. Brandon, you had told me Bennett, his freshman year, would have been the vocal guy on our team, passionate leader. I said, great. He was this really, yes sir, no sir, calm, quiet kid. That's how I knew him. By the time he was a senior, this guy is the heart and soul of our team. He brings the edge every day. You see him on the mound versus Cole Rank, he is so fixed coming off the mound, and you know he's got that game. He wasn't that kid his freshman year. He just leads through his passion, through that edge. He's not afraid of any opponent, and that's what Otterbein's going to get. They're going to get a guy that's going to compete. He leads through competition. I know when he's on the mound, he takes the ball, he's going to give it his all. And that's what that's how he is. That's his personality. So, Brandon, keep doing what you're doing. You showed tenacity on the mound. You showed that tenacity. Get it out and out. Congratulations. Last thing, I teach my guys, I tell them all the time, I teach these guys baseball is life. I try to teach them to correspond baseball to life. And today is your signing. You're committed. You're on that dotted line. You're saying you're going to sign your name. You're committing to something. So what are you committing to? I coached college baseball for 2 years. I know exactly what it takes. I recruited guys. This is what I told them. What are you committing to? You're waking up at 5 a.m. for weights, 3 to 5 days a week. You're sacrificing your social life. You have class from 8:30 to 2:30 every single day. Practice 3 to 6. Study table 6 to 8. Rinse, repeat, do it again. That's your commitment. That's your commitment. It's going to be mentally, physically tough. You're going to question yourself all the time. Is this the right choice? But have blind faith. You will be rewarded. I promise you. You will all be rewarded. The joys of college athletics is like anything you've ever imagined. Going on a bus, Thursday to Sunday, double headers with your boys, eating out pizza every weekend, McDonald's, you'll know all the good buffets. I promise you. Like those are memories that are going to last you a lifetime. You're going to get your degree, and you're all going to be successful. Congratulations. This is just the beginning. New Jersey.
Give the opportunity for you guys to say your thank you. These guys.
I would like to thank my family, friends, and coaches, and everyone that have helped me throughout the way to make this happen.
I would like to thank my parents, my brothers, and all my coaches throughout the years to help me get to where I am today.
I'm going to keep it short and simple like them. I just want to thank all my friends, family, my coaches, and I just want to say I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Hello, I'm Lee Johnson, football coach for Northwest High School, and today I have the privilege and honor of announcing the signing of one of our athletes, Tyrese Shaw, to Wilmington College. First things first, I don't know when we first met. I'm pretty sure it was in this room right here. But what stands out to me about Tyrese Shaw, I would actually attend our track meets in the spring. Mainly to see the players that I just coached from the previous school, and also get a chance to actually look at some of our athletes that I'm gonna have the privilege of coaching in the Northwest. And he would always come up to me, always introduce himself, always speak, ask me questions, just getting to know me, showed a level of commitment to the school, also a general interest to the sport. And over the next couple months, got a chance to work with him, whether it be through workouts, 7-on-7 scrimmages. I'll be honest, I didn't know what we had in Tyrese. He was always coachable, he was always willing, but you never saw, the production out of what we were doing with him. But I can tell you this, he always took advantage of every opportunity to get better, whether it be coming in and getting extra reps, coming to the weight room, asking his coaches what he can improve on. And his junior year, I don't know, Tyrese, how many snaps you take on Friday night? Maybe one. Maybe one. And I don't say this to embarrass the kid. What I do want you to know is this, that next year, as soon as that season ended, he was in the weight room. He ran track. He was putting in the extra effort. He was coming up on his own, working with some of our position players. He was getting better every opportunity he had. And not only that, he was showing other kids how to do it the right way. And I wish this could happen to every kid that works as hard as he has. They get the opportunity to play in college. They get recognized for the work they put in. And it doesn't always happen that way. And it's probably not recognized the way you think you should be recognized. But I'm proud to say that other coaches notice his hard work, and not just in our staff, but other staffs as well. He led our team in touchdown receptions. Only caught 12 balls, but 6 of them went for touchdowns. Led our team in yards per catch. Was a return man for us. Also played defense, was a cornerstone of our defense where we moved him around from corner to safety. Tyrese, if you don't learn anything, understand hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. And I'm proud to say that he's going to get an opportunity to continue his education. Now, it might not be in football where you make great strides and progress, but keep that same work ethic you had during this season. Continue to improve yourself, whether it be in the classroom, whether it be on the field, and everything's going to work out for the better. Congratulations.
First off, I want to thank God for that to see possible. I want to thank my friends, family, coaches, staff, my supporters. And I just want to say thank y'all for being here for 4 years ago. And making me successful.
Hi, I'm Kendall Stanley, here to talk about Paige Lowe. I have coached for 3 years with Paige in the program, and two things that really stand out to me. What did I say? Oh, I cut it. We'll talk about you. All right. Two qualities that stand out about Paige as a volleyball player is that she is extremely consistent and versatile in her volleyball roles. I knew that if Paige got set, if she was serving, she was going to be consistent enough to keep the ball in play and not end the play because of her mistake or her error. And she played probably many different roles in hitting or serving, and you know, when we had to throw in the back row with her brick feet. But she still was able to make the best of her situation. And Wilmington is going to be very lucky to be getting such a coachable athlete who is dependable in any role that they play. And she's a great teammate. She really encourages her teammates. She's always cheering for them, whether she's in or out. And Wilmington is lucky to get them. So congratulations.
I just want to thank my parents first. They've been with me, always supported me and have my back from taking me to tournaments, practices, spending days on end with me. I want to thank all my friends for supporting me, showing up to my games and everything, and all my previous and current coaches for pushing me and being there for me.
Hello, I'm Coach Anthony Johnson, and Mr. Brad, you said I got 2 hours, right? Yeah. 2 hours. First and foremost, I want to thank Jesus, because Maya's alive today and I didn't kill her. And I want to thank her parents, moms. I love you, because we was having them phone conversations, and whew, Lord Jesus, help us. Try not to get so emotional, because when you see these young ladies, I mean young kids even, grow up, it's an amazing thing how they just transform before your eyes. And I mean, when I first met Maya, it was a battle, it was a war. It really was. She didn't trust me. She didn't think I was teaching her basketball. She was looking at me sideways, you know, and I was asking her to do a lot of stuff that she was never asked to do. I always go back to this, and I say this all the time, but our first workout, we're in the gym working out, and I'm like, Maya, you're going to shoot threes. And she looked at me and walked backwards like, you're talking crazy. Wow, I don't shoot threes. I don't do this. And I'm like, Maya, you're not 6'4". you got to shoot the ball outside. And literally, she started hitting them in the gym, and the coaches were even arguing with me, talking about I was crazy. You know, she don't shoot threes. What are you doing? You know, this is my first day of workouts. This is the first time I'm seeing her on the floor. And, I mean, fast forward all the way to our second round tournament game, she hits a game-winning three at the buzzer. I mean, yeah, I mean, for her to go from her junior year trying to figure this stuff out, I mean, she hit 2 threes against the Harrison coach. The Harrison coach comes after the game like, when did you start doing that? You know, I mean, it just showed from the start where she was and then how she started buying in and growing as a player and developing. I mean, she was top 5 in 5 different categories this year as a senior. I mean, that was amazing. She led the league in rebounding. I mean, this was a young lady her junior year that was trying to find her way and figure out, you know, how to play, where she fit, where it was going to dominating play in the league. She helped lead us to a league championship, you know, and we hadn't had that since, I think, 2008, if I'm thinking the numbers. And then we sectional championship since 95. She would, you know, I mean, this, I can't speak enough about her, and it's just hard to imagine she's already gone. I've only been here 2 years and seeing her, you know, move on. So, I don't know, my congratulations. I love you because you've accomplished such great things in the small amount of time I've been around you, and I'm definitely missing you already. So, Maya Chapman. I don't even know if I mentioned she's going to Defiance. I'm sorry. I'm all emotional. So, congratulations again, baby.
I would like to thank first God and my parents for not putting me before them. I like to thank all my coaching staff, staff, teachers, A coaching staff, my friends for the support, and teachers did not let me give up in the classroom, and the coaches pushing me in the field, talking me down. So many times, but after required me.
Hi, I'm Andy Hoffman. I was Harley Warren's coach for soccer. This was my first year coaching at the high school level, so I was very lucky to have Harley a part of our team. Even though I only got to coach her for 1 year, she has definitely shown me what a true student athlete is. And when I found out that Harley was a senior, it just like absolutely crushed me because I was like, God, what is our team gonna do next year? So every time we knew if there was something we didn't know what to do in the game or who to bring out or who to put where, just coming to our last resort, it was just like, we got to put Harley in. We got to put her in the back. She's going to save the day. And we just, even though she hated playing defense and midfield is her spot, we just knew, like, we need Harley back there. She was our go-to. She was our girl. And she was such a great role model and leader for the rest of the team when, if I didn't know how to do something, Harley did. So she was definitely helpful in every aspect of the game, whether it was inspiring all the other girls or coaching them and teaching them how to be a player and just someone dedicated and motivated enough to actually love the game. And just Harley was just always the one. So we're definitely sad to be losing her, but we're so excited to cheer you on at the college level. And we wish you all the luck, and we'll definitely miss you, Har.
I'd like to thank all my family and friends for all the support I've had throughout the years, and thanks to all my years around me for the past 4 years.
Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. I get nervous at these things. If I'm holding the mic, you'll see it. I want to congratulate everyone up at this table. I either coached you or you're in my classroom, so congratulations, first of all. I am Coach Debbie Fields, head fast pitch coach here at Northwest High School. My two players up here are Harley Warren and Elena Maddie. I'm going to first start with Harley. Harley, you always would laugh or shrug it off when I said I hate soccer. I do hate soccer, but I've grown over these 4 years to where it's not anger that you would be late to practice or have to leave early. It was fear that something would happen to you and it would devastate my program. Phew. Harley is that blue-collar worker. She's that kid that says, what do you need, coach? Where do you need me? Not, I'm a second baseman. I'm a shortstop. we had more conversation her junior and senior year than I think I got out of her freshman and sophomore. I think we just glared at each other. We had that, oh, you're going to soccer now? Yeah, okay, fine, go, you know? And then last year, I think she figured it out. I think we came to peace with the fact that she is a dual athlete and a very good dual athlete. Her junior year, she hit 5 doubles. She hit 433 for us. She had a triple. She got her 1 dinger in. Was that early in the season or late? That's what I thought. And 16 RBIs. That is a career right there. But then this year, we still have a game today, home, outside, first round tournament game against Wyoming. She finished the regular season hitting 413, 3 doubles, 3 dingers, and 21 RBIs. Hit it, yes, yes. She was just that person that hit either 4th, 5th, or 6th that just kept the hitting rally going, just kept it going and got the job done. And watching her be so successful this year has been a delight, as well as watching her play in the field. She finished this year with a 962 fielding average at second base. That's pretty phenomenal. During her high school career, she made SWAC All-League honorable mention. I've not been to the meeting yet, so I don't know where these 2 fine ladies will fit in the SWAC voting. I'll know that after this weekend. But I'm proud of Harley. I know she's going to do good at Wilmington. She's going to do great at Wilmington. Please don't get hurt in soccer. And just continue work ethic. I mean, I've never seen anybody just, I get up, I have a soccer game, go to practice for softball, go back to a soccer game, doubleheader for softball, and just, as Chris said, rinse and repeat. I mean, she just doesn't stop, and she amazes me every day. I'm proud of her. Wilmington is blessed to get her, and I wish you all the best. Elena Maddie is a 4-year varsity pitcher for me and first baseman when I can afford to get her off the mound. A phenomenal player. I remember the first time I saw her as a freshman at, what was the elementary we were practicing in? I think so. We walk in the gym, and we were just doing pitcher-catcher, because back then you just did pitcher-catcher, and all of a sudden we hear, smack, and I'm like turning around, I'm like, who's throwing that pitch? Again, pitch, smack into the catcher's glove. Look at Benson, I'm like, we're going to win. We're going to win, you know? And this kid spends as much time on her craft than anybody I've ever met. If she's not working on it here, Fields, can I come in early? Fields, can we stay late? She's with her pitching coach. Did you get your psychiatrist yet, or am I going to travel with you? I can travel. I would love to travel with you. I just want to go over some of these stats, and I know I'm probably talking longer than everyone else, and I apologize. But her freshman year, she hit 532, 4th in SWAC. She hit 4 home runs, tied 1st in SWAC. She threw 144 strikeouts, 1st in SWAC, and was 2nd in wins with 14 in SWAC. She set several school records over her high school career. Batting average, 532, 1st. Now, this is high school. She is on Northwest High School. These is where she places for records for fast pitch. She hit 532, she's 1st. Total hits in a season, 42, 1st. Most doubles, 6, 6th on the list. Most home runs, she hit 9 in a season, she's 1st. RBIs in a season, 29, tied for 3rd. Most strikeouts in a season, 144, 4th. And highest fielding percentage, 993, 4th. She's made in her career here first team all conference twice, and again, not knowing what this year's going to hold, and as well as first team all city. Go ahead, first of all, that's pretty. I couldn't be happier for you. The Mount is getting a tremendous student athlete, individual, bright, intelligent young lady. I couldn't be prouder of you two. Closing words, I'd just like to say these 2 up here are students, athletes that embody what you expect on the field and in the classroom. They both have put their mark on my program, and I'm forever thankful. I wish you the best of luck. I know you'll do well. Go put your mark at your colleges you're attending, and don't forget me back here. Come back and visit. Thank you.
I would first like to thank Coach Fields and Coach Benson. You guys' passion for the sport is amazing, and all you do for the girls is outstanding. I miss you guys with all my heart. Secondly, I'd like to thank my family. You guys are like the best. I love you guys. My dad, you're my best friend. I love you. Everyone who does, like, you guys know my relationship with my dad. Like, he is the best. Starting to cry. I've never seen my dad cry, so what this gives me. He is my rock, and I would not be where I'm at today if it wasn't for him. And I would like to thank everyone else for all the support. Thank you.
All right, I'm Jeremy Young. I'm the wrestling coach here. I'm here to talk about Oscar Flowers. We'll be taking his talents down to Delhi and wrestle for Elliott Spence at Mount St. Joe. This is an emotional day. This is one of my favorite days as a former D3 athlete, the signing day. And I just wanted to read something that really meant a lot to me before I went. I went to Muskingum College, which is a D3 school, which is rival of Marietta. So watch out there. This is by Sean Swarson, who's a college player at Cornell College in Iowa. It's not about getting a scholarship, getting drafted, or making Sports Center. It's a deep need in us that comes from the heart. We need to practice, to play, to lift, to hustle, to sweat. We do it all for our teammates and for the student art calculus class that we don't even know. We don't practice with a future Major League first baseman. We practice with a future sports agent. We don't lift weights with a future Olympic wrestler. We lift with a future doctor. We don't run with a future Wimbledon champion. We run with a future CEO. It's a bigger part of us than our friends and family can understand. Sometimes we play for 2,000 fans, sometimes for 25, but we still play hard. You cheer for us because you know us. You know more than just our names. Like all of you, we are students first. We don't sign autographs, but we do sign graduate school applications, MCAT exams, and student body petitions. When we miss a kick or strikeout, we don't let down an entire state. We only let down our teammates, coaches, and fans. But the hurt is still the same. We train hard, lift, throw, kick, tackle, shoot, dribble, lift some more, and in the morning we go to class. And in that class, we are nothing more than students. It's about pride in ourselves and our school. It's about our love and passion for the game. And when it's over, when we walk off the court and field for the last time, our hearts crumble. Those tears are real. But deep down inside, we are very proud of ourselves. We will forever be that few can claim college athletes. So that had a big influence on me, wrestling in college. And I know that Oscar has big goals. He wanted to go to Mount St. Joe. He wanted to find a school that fit with his criminal justice goal of becoming an officer and pursuing that goal. I've known Oscar this is my second year here, and he was one of the first kids to really come up to me, and he was excited about wrestling. He was excited about becoming better. And in those 2 years that I've known him, he's gone from, I call him the king of funk, and in wrestling, funk is a not so much of a negative term, but it's a positive term that he knows a lot of technique, and he knows when to throw the technique. He's now turned and called himself the Cradle King, which I'll accept that, and hopefully, we'll go down to Delhi and see him use that status further. Just some stats this year. He had 19 pins. He was a 3-time SWAC placer. This year he got 4th place. His sophomore year he got 3rd place, and freshman year he got 4th place. This year was a big year for Oscar. He made it to districts. So in wrestling it goes sectionals, top 4 go to district, top 4 district go to state. So we made it to district, and that was a big goal from the beginning. And I knew midway through the year that he really wanted to turn around. He really was passionate about his sport. He knew his time was dwindling, and he really turned it up in the practices and really focusing on what it meant for him to be a wrestler. He is when I try to describe Oscar, at first I think of that he's a character. He's definitely a character. He does not go with the group. He's a leader. He pretty much plays to his own tune. And that's something that stands out to me. That's something that I respect about him, because it doesn't matter, what he's doing. He demands that respect. So Oscar's going to do really big things, on the wrestling mat, in the classroom, and out, in the community and in his job career. Oscar this year was the most improved award. He has a career record of 61 and 68. This year he went 23 and 15. And the biggest point that I like to say about Oscar is that he is always getting better. He's he's a brainiac when it comes to wrestling. He's always studying. He's always trying to find new technique and new ways to make himself better. So I know that, Elliot Spence down there, the head coach at Mount St. Joe, really pursued him and wanted, his talents for the lightweights this next year. So that's, congratulations, Oscar. It's going to be very tough coming in next year without your face, without your leadership. So I'd like to see you come back here once you're done with school and bring the program back up. So appreciate it, Oscar. Congratulations.
Go ahead and, on my count, we'll do sign. Oh, sorry, Oscar, cut me off. Oscar, it's you. My bad, Oscar.
I would like to thank my teammates, because we made each other better in the room, and my coaches for being so tolerant, and my family for being there.
Coach Chris, we got